Come on, come on. Get the first acorn. Got it. Flip. Come on, come on. Get the third one. Get the third one. Land it. Damn it! Never win at this game. Why am I so bad at N64 games? They fucking suck. I need to play a game that's less stressful. Let's see, we got Paper Mario, nah, Pokemon, Luigi's Mansion, kind of DS games, Yoshi's Story, Spyro, nah, Rabbids, Mario Brothers, Lion King, Isaac, I don't, Animal Crossing. That could work. So if you haven't guessed already, my review today is going to be about one of my favorite games of all time, Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is a game created and developed by Nintendo, and it has about 4 releases on its name. One for the GameCube, one for the DS, one for the Wii, and one for the 3DS. But it has a longer history than just that. In fact, it didn't even start out for the GameCube. A game called Dobutsu no Mori, or Animal Forest in English, was going to be the first release on the N64, and featured a cartridge built-in clock to keep track of time. It was relatively successful, at least considering its late release and the small install base in Japan for the N64. And did well enough for Nintendo to release a GameCube port 8 months later. Dobutsu no Mori Plus was essentially the same game, with the addition of an island accessible with the Game Boy Advance and integration with the GameCube system clock. Being developed in Japan, Animal Forest featured Japanese elements which would mean little to most Americans. To this end, entirely new holidays were created, items were edited, and dialogue was added, with the finished game being released in September of 2002. An impressive amount of time given the amount of work that had been put into it. Nintendo of Japan was so impressed that they decided to completely rip open wallets of Japanese gamers once again and decided to release Dobutsu no Mori E Plus in June of 2003. This is also the base for all the following games on the DS and Wii. The original Animal Crossing, much like its sequels on the DS, 3DS, and Wii, was a communication game. However, in reality, it's more of an open-world, open-ended game where players take on the role of a human resident in a village full of animals. Your goals are totally up to you, but you can earn money by going fishing, picking fruit, and catching insects, and use that money to upgrade your ever-growing house, buy more furniture for it, build public work projects in New Leaf, or donate it to that poor town where they eat dirt and drink their own piss. If all of this isn't anything for you, then perhaps try fossil hunting to complete your museum or try to fill up your stereo with KK Slider songs. You can also take fun pictures on the 3DS to keep some precious memories. Here's my character in the Sea with Moonixer character. And here I am in front of a double rainbow. Yes, that is possible in this game. And here I am at the museum. The phrases your character makes when he catches a certain bugger fish are also really fun to read. Who could forget such classic phrases like, "Holy fish sticks!" and "Oh my gosh!" Now all of this might sound crushingly dull, but the beauty of Animal Crossing is that the real-time structure and time-based secrets like certain characters or events keep players coming back for more. And to be honest, you're never done with this game, and that's just what makes it so awesome. Now to talk about some of the fun characters in the game. There's the ruthless shopkeeper, Tom Nook, who keeps you paying off mortgages until you're in mansion, but I think there's a bit more to this guy than he's letting on. But I just can't seem to put my wait a second. You can upgrade his store by having paid a certain amount of money on furniture or other items. After having it upgraded about 4 times, he can hold about pretty much 9 items and 2 carpets and 2 wallpapers each day. Then there are the Able Sisters, who help you develop your style. They sell clothes, hats, and accessories for quite a reasonable price, actually. Hey, a royal crown. That would give me just the right look as a mayor for this town. Alright, I'll bite. How much is it worth? Okay, never mind. Forget about that reasonable price. Next character, please. Then there's Blathers, the museum owner. Aside from a phobia of bugs, this guy really has nothing interesting to say. Except that he goes into a deep depression for a while, but that is solved when you talk to him a couple of times and give him the right answers. So really nothing special there. Next up is Gracie Grace. She's a giraffe. She's also filthy rich and a fashionista with a heart of gold. Like Tyra Banks.
I have never in my life yelled at a girl like this. When my mother yells at this, it's because she loves me. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
Then there are the Pelican sisters, Pelly and Phyllis, who run the post office in all games. Pelly works during the day and is cheerful, while Phyllis works the night and is a straight-up bitch. There's also a pelican named Pete, and he delivers the letters. You can find him wandering around town in New Leaf early in the morning, or you can shoot him with your catapult in Wild World. Also, did I mention he's in love with Phyllis? But don't tell anyone. We also have Red, the illegal black market fox who arrives in your town from time to time selling special furniture, or art. He's kind of the crooked version of Tom Nook. There are also a few characters who will wander into your town from time to time. There's Joan the turnip seller who sells turnips, obviously. She shows up every Sunday morning. Then there's Dr. Shrunk who teaches you emotions, and then there's Waldo the Walrus, as I like to call him, who gives you some patterns if you feed him something. Now, there's tons, and I mean tons of more animals and characters, but that would take over 10 minutes of footage. So I'll leave it to you if you want to learn more about other characters that will wander in your town or special event characters. All in all, Animal Crossing is one of the greatest games I have ever played. It has an open world that you can explore and you can do anything you want, and it keeps getting better and better with every new installment. And real fans of the series, like me or Peanut Butter Gamer, as I've heard in some of his videos, can only hope and dream that Nintendo will one day release a Wii U version of the game. Animal Crossing features a ton of different elements that make it addicting and only better on handheld. Aside from a few things that can still be improved or added, Animal Crossing is pretty much perfect, and I recommend it to anyone who loves casual gaming or games to play and check on every day. So my final score for the game is a perfect 9 out of 10. That's all for today, and I hope to see you guys again in the next video.